This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Lauren Winfrey with a look at some of today's top stories. We're working to get answers this morning after a 15-year-old was shot and killed inside a Detroit home. His 13-year-old sister was shot and wounded. The shooting taking place on Mark Twain near Schoolcraft at about 5:30 Sunday afternoon. Police say it could have been much worse.
There were additional children inside of the house as well as adults. Our homicide division will assume responsibility for this investigation, and they're still very early in the investigation on scene.
It appears the suspect is known to the victims, but as of this morning, there were no arrests and no word yet on a possible motive. On Detroit's east side, anti-violence community groups are coming together today to announce a new house-to-house plan for keeping kids safe. The details being released later this morning at Skinner Playfield, where a 4-year-old boy and an 18-year-old were shot and killed on Friday. And we have some answers to what led to a deadly ambush of firefighters in northern Idaho on Sunday. Police now say the suspected shooter started a wildfire and then started shooting at first responders. 2 firefighters were killed, a third wounded. The suspected shooter's body was found several hours later. The jury in the Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking trial begins deliberating today. The jury of 8 men and 4 women will go over the case after getting final legal instructions from the federal judge. They have to sift through 7 weeks of testimony. In Washington, there could be a vote later today on President Donald Trump's Big Beautiful Bill. It calls for tax breaks and cuts to both health care and food programs. Trump is pushing lawmakers to vote on the bill by the end of this week. And after having a career year with the Pistons last season, Malik Beasley's future is now up in the air. Beasley is under investigation by the U.S. District Attorney for allegedly placing illegal prop bets on NBA games during the 2023 season. And for the latest on the weather, we have to say good morning to Troy. Hey, Troy.
Good morning, Lauren. Today, a next weather alert day again as we track that risk of strong damaging winds. We'll also see the chance for hail, even localized flooding. The timeline between 2 p.m. and 10 p.m., so mainly through the afternoon and evening hours. Heating up today well ahead of those storms, getting close to 90 degrees, a high today of 87. Notice the rain chances gradually increasing as the day goes on, especially into the afternoon and evening. So next weather Futurecast shows just that. We'll start with a few morning showers, 1 or 2 heavier downpours, but mainly it's going to be after 2 that will track that chance for strong to severe storms. You see by 2 p.m. more of this moving in from the west. We'll track that moving from west to east, and you see a bit of a line here. We'll see a couple of lines into the afternoon and evening by 5 p.m. right on top of a large part of southeast Michigan. You see those reds and oranges on the screen indicating those heavier downpours and those areas where we could have some damaging winds that add up. We'll continue to see that on into the evening hours. Then tomorrow we clear out for the most part and we'll see a lot of sun. We're going to stay dry with sunny skies after today for a few days in a row. Highs look like this, going to 87 in Detroit, 81 in Lapeer, 81 in Pontiac, 83 today in Ann Arbor, 83 in Monroe, and 81 for Port Huron. The next 7 days will show tomorrow's high of 84, 86 on Wednesday. Lots of sun for Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll still see sunny skies on Thursday, but we reintroduce some minimal rain chances for Thursday and for Friday. Of course, Friday is the 4th of July, and Lauren, rain chances by the weekend starting to increase. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Troy. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later covering the stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.